up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we are watching the world 12 scariest things found in basements.
Hidden rooms to weird and eerie sounds. This list shows exactly how creepy, mysterious, and sometimes haunted old basements really are. Number 12. Basements are where hidden secrets are kept in the dark, old memories and keepsakes of things that are too scary for the surface and would get you some strange looks. Basements often serve as a place for troubled minds to explore the scariest facets of the human imagination. A YouTuber named Jonathan Wickholm goes exploring the basement of his girlfriend's apartment building because it's creepy and old, and he suspects scary stuff is down there. He's not wrong.
So James agreed. The moment you walk in, there's...
What the hell? Did you see that?
7 creepiest things caught on security cameras. In this video, Fact Faction takes a look at 7 CCTV feeds. We feature some of the creepiest occurrences ever recorded on camera, including the
Okay.
Broadcast interruptions are rare events. When something happens that is totally unexpected, maybe someone hijacks the TV channel and starts sending their own signal, or maybe some secret footage that was never meant to be shown is shown to like millions of people.
So guys, I just want to show you something, okay? So, this is my whole Star Wars corner. And oh my gosh, what the hell happened to... Okay. Don't know what the hell my mum done.
But it does happen
Those
from time
books
to time,
belong
and
there.
these are the best examples of all time. Obviously, my name is Danny Berg, and this is the top 10 scary broadcast interruptions. Just before we get into that, I want to let you guys know about our brand new channel, Beyond the Screen. It's a channel about all things TV and Hollywood, presented by one of our new hosts, Jocelyn. She's great, the channel is great. I guarantee you guys there is something for everyone there. It would mean the world to us if you guys go and check it out and subscribe right after this video. There's a link somewhere on the screen right now and definitely down below in the description box. Starting off at number 10 now, we have the Wyoming incident. According to internet legend, this was a broadcast hack that happened in 2008, affecting a number of communities in the town of Niobrara in Wyoming. Their regular news show was interrupted with this.
Preparation for the 2008 general election. Republican President Jack.
Over the next 6 minutes or so, viewers were shown text messages and strange visuals with audio snippets playing over them. Every 10 to 15 seconds, a message would appear announcing that this was a special presentation. The text would say things like, "You will see such pretty things," and "You are ill, we just want to fix you," and "What hides in your mind?" Now, that last question was later answered with the chilling message of, "We have already seen it." What was even stranger was that people reported having a physical reaction to the footage. This included vomiting, hallucinations, and headaches. Others said that the frequencies played made viewers' eyeballs vibrate and create visual hallucinations. I'm glad we didn't show the whole clip then. Next up at number 9 now, we have Max Headroom. Now this is perhaps the most famous one on the list. Maybe some of you guys have seen it. On the evening of November 22nd, 1987, many people were enjoying an episode of Doctor Who on Chicago WTTW Channel 11. For those Who fans out there, the episode was Horror of Fang Rock. Anyway, the broadcast was interrupted by a signal intrusion. Suddenly, viewers saw an unknown person wearing a Max Headroom mask and sunglasses. Max Headroom was a TV character from a show in the mid-80s. The imposter hijacked the broadcast for 90 seconds, in which he reveled about Coca-Cola, the TV series Clutch Cargo, and WGN anchor Chuck Swirsky. To be honest, even with subtitles, it's quite difficult to make out what's being said. At the time, an FCC engineer said that the perpetrators would face a maximum $10,000 fine, up to a year in prison, or both. It's been over year since the event though, and the culprits have never been caught. Coming in at the number 8 spot now, we have Vrillon. This is a strange one from 1977. During a regular news show on Southern Television, there was a broadcast interruption just after 5 p.m. on November 27th. After some static and visual warping, a voice made this announcement.
This is the voice of Allah, representative of the extragalactic command speaking to you.
That person, calling themselves Vrillon, claimed to be an alien commander from an intergalactic association. The disembodied voice spoke for about 6 minutes. The main message was a warning to all humans to put down our weapons of war and to enter a new age of Aquarius. Then, and only then, will we make it to the next level of evolution.
Your energy from you, the energy you call money, and will put it to evil hands.
Putting down weapons and guns and stopping one. Being
Moving on to number 7
pieces.
now, we have Playboy.
It's good.
I'm sure I don't need to explain to you guys what Playboy is, and if I do, I probably shouldn't. Needless to say, its late-night TV shows have been very popular for many, many years. It's one of those channels where you wouldn't expect to see much religious talk, shall we say. However, that's exactly what you would have seen if you tuned into the channel on September 6th, 1987. Someone interrupted the broadcast that night and displayed a quote from the Bible. I wonder how that went down with the Playboy viewers. The Bible verses were taken from Exodus and Matthew and read, "Thus saith the Lord thy God, remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand." The white text and black background appeared during a movie that Playboy had on called Three Daughters, and a number of viewers phoned in to ask what was going on. Police were able to trace the signal though, and 3 years later, a man called Thomas Haney was identified as the culprit. Next up at number 6 now, we have the nuke. Okay, for this one, I want you guys to do a bit of imagining now. I want you to imagine you're just chilling at home, just watching a channel that's showing beautiful scenery, live, it's playing
Star Wars.
relaxing music, that sort of thing, and then you see this. Yeah, that looked a lot like a nuke. And people in Czechoslovakia thought so too when this appeared on a TV show called Panorama in June 2007. The show usually just showed scenic footage of the Czech countryside to attract tourists to Prague and the surrounding area. When the camera appeared to show a nuclear bomb exploding during its morning broadcast, all hell broke loose. Some people who lived in the area started trying to leave before the radiation spread. Others were contacting the government asking what to do. The government received so many panic calls that they had to issue an official statement confirming that Prague had not been bombed. It turns out that the footage was created as a performance piece by a group called Zathoven. I'm sure their artistic message is appreciated by some people out there, but maybe not the ones who thought they were actually having to flee for their lives. Coming in at the number 5 spot now, guys, we have The Old Couple. This is a really strange one that occurred in July 2007 during regular broadcasting on ABC's affiliate channel WJLA. This image appeared on the screen. Now, to this day, nobody is exactly sure what this picture is of. Clearly, it's two faces. One of them is smiling and one of them looks quite concerned. The faces look like they've been computer generated. Now, to me, it looks like something out of a 90s video game. This creepy image stayed on the screen for several seconds with no sound before completely vanishing. Many people said there was a dark meaning to all of this, that this was no ordinary interruption. The cable company in charge of the broadcast said there was a programming mix-up from an advertisement for the Oprah Winfrey Show. That seemed to satisfy most people, but things took a turn when videos of the event were all removed from YouTube due to restricted access. To this day, I still couldn't find any clips of this on YouTube. All that has survived is this image and the questions that come with it. Coming at number 4 now, we have War of the Worlds. Have you guys ever seen the War of the Worlds movie with Tom Cruise? I really like that movie, I'm not gonna lie. But did you know where the title for that movie came from? In 1938, future filmmaking legend Orson Welles created a radio drama based on H.G. Wells' novel, The War of the Worlds. It was made to sound like a genuine news broadcast about aliens from Mars invading Earth. If you guys were to hear it on the radio today, you might think, oh.
Oh. The Simpsons copied that. Oh wait, was The Simpsons made before War of the Worlds? Dad? Yeah? Was The Simpsons made before War of the Worlds? What? Was The Simpsons made before the War of the Worlds?
Yeah.
The Simpsons.
Want me to do in your room?
Yep. Guys, that's weird.
Obviously a piece of written
The
drama.
Simpsons
It's not
predict
real.
many
Well,
things.
back in 1938, on the eve of World War II, it was a very different time. Many people listening to the broadcast missed the introduction where it clearly states that the following is a
Oh,
piece
no.
of radio drama, and they thought it was
Oh
totally
wait, I've seen it in
real.
The
This is
Simpsons.
what they
Like they
heard.
went back to.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to circumstances beyond our control, we are unable to continue the broadcast from Grover's Mill.
Now, according to legend, some people were so convinced that America was being invaded by Martians that they fled their homes in a panic. In the following days, there was an outcry for broadcasters to be regulated to stop this thing kind of happening ever again. That failed, and the piece went down in history as one of the most famous pieces of radio drama ever, and possibly one of the greatest pranks of all time. Next up, at number 3 now, we have Handy Manny. Some of our North American viewers may have grown up watching this kids show. The animated TV series follows Manny, a repairman with talking tools. It's fun, it's educational, they sing, you get the idea. Handy Manny is also famous,
I
though,
found
for
it
a
creepy.
shocking broadcast interruption which occurred on May 1st, 2007. Viewers of the show in Lincroft, New Jersey had their episode interrupted by a clip from an adult movie. Yeah. Say no more. Many of the other interruptions we talked about usually last for 10, 15, 30 seconds. The adult film clip on Handy Manny went on for several minutes. Naturally, people wanted an explanation. Thousands of kids must have seen this. Comcast was the network that was responsible for the intrusion, or at least they should have been the ones to stop it from happening. They didn't have an answer for why it happened, and over a decade on now, they still don't. Moving on to number 2 now, we have Mayday. On January 3rd, 2007, Channel 7 in Australia was airing a Canadian documentary called Mayday, which features cases of air disasters. At some point during the broadcast, things got strange. The visuals continued as normal, but the audio started repeating a single phrase on a loop. One quick-thinking YouTuber uploaded this video of the event. Many people think that the voice is that of a man from America's deep south saying the phrase, "Jesus Christ, help us all, Lord." See what you think.
And that. What did the Death Star come down on one of the bases on Earth?
That went on for an astonishing 6 minutes before everything returned to normal. Many people wanted answers, but Channel 7 were very evasive. They denied that there had been an intrusion, but also disputed, they say that it was more than a coincidence that the caller was cut off and never heard from again just when he began to spill the beans on secret government activity. What do you guys think? All right, guys, there you go. Some scary broadcast interruptions.
Okay.
Strange, unexplained internet videos. Number 10. Sitting and smiling. Benjamin Bennett is a YouTuber with 150,000 subscribers and nearly 300 videos on his channel. He's been uploading on YouTube for over 3 years now, but all of his videos consist of almost exactly the same thing. Sitting, smiling, and staring directly at you. With each video lasting over 4 hours, viewers can see Bennett's strange commitment to the task. In one video, he goes to the toilet where he sat, and in another, he even stares straight ahead as someone breaks into his house and enters the room. Even though he's been interviewed on it, Bennett has never revealed quite why he is doing what he's doing, claiming he's not really sure himself. All that is clear is that looking directly at him for too long is enough to give anybody the creeps. Number 9. Blankroomsoup.avi. Blankroomsoup.avi first surfaced in 2014. The video depicts an anonymous man crying while eating the contents of a bowl with a huge spoon. He's comforted by 2 bizarre costume figures who stroke him while he eats. These costumes belonged to a performer named Raymond Percy. suits are his characters used in sketches called Ray Ray, but Percy revealed to YouTuber Rainbot that the costumes had been stolen. He then received this clip of his own characters moving perfectly like they used to in an email with absolutely no explanation. The man has never been identified, so his fate is unknown, and it's never revealed what the soup is, but some have theorized that it's human remains, and that the video originates from the dark web. Some also cry hoax, but it's something that may never be revealed.
Maybe it's Photoshop.
Number 8. The Max Headroom Incident. The Max Headroom Incident occurred in 1987. Chicago's TV channel WGN was hacked twice, once during a football game and a second time during an episode of Doctor Who. The video of the rogue transmission is bizarre and near unintelligible, featuring a man wearing a mask of the British TV character Max Headroom shouting odd phrases like "catch the wave" and "my brother is wearing the other glove. It's like you got bloodstains on it." The shot then changes to the same man being spanked by a woman in a French maid's outfit. It's been 30 years since the incident, but nobody has any idea who was responsible. To do this in the 80s, you would need extremely expensive equipment and an incredible amount of electricity too. But the lingering question is, why? Was it harmless trolling before its time, or something much more sinister? Number 7. My Sister. Uploaded to YouTube in 2011, My Sister appears to show a woman trying on different outfits for the camera. The video is instantly unsettling as the woman stares into the camera with an unchanging smile without blinking, but it takes a much more sinister turn at the 1-minute mark. After styling her third outfit, the woman comes in close to the camera and removes the mask she's been wearing, revealing her real face behind it. Next, the video cuts to the woman eating various foods before turning again to the camera and pulling the bottom of her face. Her face stretches out, suggesting a second mask, but the video ends before we're offered an answer. The channel it was posted to is primarily a gaming channel, and My Sister stands out as a strange exception, although no one has been able to find any other origin for the clip. Number 6. Witch Sighting. Originally uploaded to YouTube in 2014, this video of a strange hunched figure chasing after a cameraman has been viewed by millions, despite the original video having been taken down. The figure appears to be an old woman with a walking stick, but travels surprisingly fast and screeches in a way that doesn't sound quite human. This has led many viewers to believe the video is evidence of something supernatural, and some believing the title's cries of witchcraft. Others have written off the video as fake, but the terror of those filming the figure seems disturbingly genuine, so their level of involvement is questionable.
I watched my Lego Star Wars video. I'm sorry I didn't have any sound.
Saudi Arabia is
I
one
thought
of
the
several countries where
audio was
witchcraft
working,
still carries the death penalty.
but
So a hoax of
it
this kind could be
wasn't.
a huge risk if the video originates from there. Whatever the origin, the video is undeniably creepy, and we probably aren't likely to receive an explanation. Number 5. Grave Robbing for Morons. Appearing on YouTube in 2014, Grave Robbing for Morons shows two men explaining how to rob a grave in horrifying detail.
You only see the on the ball of the bone, right? So you grab the ball, drag it forward.
Some have dismissed the video as a fake, but its VHS quality and 26-minute runtime suggest it originates long before YouTube, and before hoaxes like that were widely popular. The video shows two men holding what appears to be a real human skull, as they demonstrate how to remove bones. The man on camera appears to have blood on him and speaks with a strange stutter and odd mannerisms.
It's very, it's hard to find, okay, and it's very.
A website was set up questioning who the men
My mum has a toy skull, like, you know, those plastic
Although to
skulls.
this day, nobody knows this
I've never
listener
seen it
video's
before.
true origin. Number 4. Deeper. The Deeper YouTube channel has been responsible for 35 videos, each of which offers no more explanation as to what's going on. The short videos range from a strange dark house to abandoned forest areas and are accompanied by creepy music and radio static. Some videos are followed by what appear to be codes, which, when solved, have pointed to various unsolved murder cases.
See, it's like, and there are two, right?
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious videos that are leaving viewers perplexed. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. Whether you're a sports fan or not, you can probably predict what you'll see in a sports press conference. Questions about the game and future training, and maybe a little prying into players' personal lives. However, this clip from Air Marshal Sports TV is definitely stranger than the typical sports interview. In this video, two basketball players from the Golden State Warriors, Draymond Green and Festus Ezeli, give a press conference about
What's happening now? What's supposed to be going on? Harry, get your head away from the computer.
However, if you watch Green, you'll notice some very unusual behavior.
A lot of ups and downs this year. But it's been a heck of a ride, to be honest. I can't complain.
Do you guys notice that man? You know, the one with the lightish brown coat with the white shirt underneath.
His jaw hangs slack, his eyes seem unfocused and dazed. For the next 20 seconds, he maintains this lifeless expression without moving a single muscle in his face.
I was a little down. I found out I was injured. I had to have surgery again, or with another knee.
When Ezeli says his name, it seems to break whatever trance had hold of Green, and he regains focus on his surroundings, acting perfectly normal.
But at the end of the day, I have amazing teammates. Guys like Draymond, everybody on this team, they come over and wrap their hands around me like, yo, we got you. And that's very comforting to me.
Viewers have come up with numerous explanations for this bizarre behavior. One theory is that a camera glitch made the screen freeze. However, if you watch closely, you can still see Green breathing, even while frozen.
I found out I was injured. I had to
I can't really tell.
with another knee. But at the end of the day, I have amazing teammates.
Others think that this isn't really Green, but rather some sort of clone that malfunctioned briefly. Then there were those who were genuinely concerned for his health, worried he may have suffered some kind of microstroke. So what do you think's going on here? Love to hear your theories in the comments section down below.
But at the end of the day, I have amazing teammates. Guys like Draymond, everybody on this team, they come over and wrap their hands around me like, yo, we got you.
Oh, it's not a clone. I mean, if it was an animal, I'd think it was a clone. Looking at that just
Yes, little Timmy?
I heard Slapped Ham has fresh Halloween merchandise.
Why, yes, they do, little Timmy. They've got aliens, cryptids, and this handsome Skelly.
Papa, can we get some Slapped Ham merchandise?
Oh, heavens no, little Timmy. We'll bring death for you.
That's dark twist.
This next piece of footage, uploaded by Express, was taken from inside of a moving vehicle travelling down a highway in Dubai. The reason that the people in the car started filming on their phone camera quickly becomes apparent when the camera pans up to the dark sky.
What is that?
As you can see, there appears to be two moons. When the videos leaked onto the internet, it sparked fears of an impending apocalypse. Some thought aliens were to blame for the bizarre sighting, causing panic in the streets of Dubai.
What's the difference? The internet.
she's so big now. She can actually bite through to the. She can bite through. It's only what, how old a year? No, 10. Oh, 10 months. What is cute, or what was cute, suddenly becomes. I like that one when it's on a rock on the Amazon, that graduate, and it just fucking dives in. Fuck off, big king. Like, yeah.
Unfortunately for extraterrestrial fans, the truth eventually came out. The two moons were part of a publicity stunt. UAE's media office created the fake moons to garner attention for their upcoming launch of the Hope probe to Mars's orbit. The idea was to simulate what the sky would look like above Mars, which has two moons. The stunt seems to have done its job. The videos of the two moons racked up millions of views.
It's like, and there are two, right?
Without knowing it's a promotional stunt, what would you do if you looked up to see two mysterious moons in the night sky?
Probably. Yeah, finally we get to meet Master Yoda. Maybe we got him money and Kit Fister, you know, broke in.
On live news, anything can happen. Many viewers are applauding one ABC News anchor who adeptly handled a bizarre situation that left many lost for words. At the start of the footage from Australia's ABC News network, we hear the anchor narrating over some footage of several officials standing in an outdoor area.
In Brisbane last year.
What happens next, though, has left viewers stunned. Watch. For several seconds, viewers can see what appears to be a satanic ritual. In the center of the room is an altar covered in candles and a pentagram. During the few seconds that the footage is shown, we hear the hooded person chant "Hail Satan" while holding his hands in the air. The anchor pauses for only a second before carrying on with the news. The clip left viewers shaken. According to officials from the news agency, the clip came from a live stream of the Noosa Temple of Satan. The group had been in the news for their public assertions that Satanists should be allowed to teach religious courses in schools. The clip had been inserted into the other story by mistake, or so the officials claim. Was this really an unfortunate accident, or a deliberate satanic sabotage?
Recent outages have shown.
This next clip, shared to TikTok by the Global World News, shows something truly bizarre happening. The somewhat blurry footage is recorded near a small river in Haryana, India. There are several people standing along the shore when there's suddenly a disturbance in the water. Take a look.
Dang! Damn! I'd be running for my life.
A large mass of earth rises up out of the water.
No, it's 11 on the way. No, that is now. Well, I think I know, isn't it?
About what could have caused this strange phenomenon.
Isn't it one of those things?
That the land could have been pushed up through the water by the movements of tectonic plates. Others have suggested that methane trapped beneath the earth could have formed a bubble that pushed the mud up through the water. If you know the proper scientific explanation for what's happening in this footage,
I don't know.
please let us know.
I think it's something to do with the rising, like the tectonic plates going under and going up. Isn't that how mountains are created?
This shows a bizarre new way to affect the weather. With temperatures soaring in the UAE and not a lot of rainfall, residents of the desert country have a hard time beating the heat. This video shows a very different side of the UAE. In the footage, we see heavy rain pounding a local beach. The downpour is so heavy, it's difficult to sea.
Dubai.
While the sight of such heavy rain may seem strange for the UAE, the video becomes even stranger when you discover that the storm was 100% manufactured. It's a process called cloud seeding. Using drones, officials in the UAE emitted electronic charges into the clouds hanging above the area. The electrical charges alter the microphysical processes within the clouds, forcing them to release more precipitation. The process can be used to reduce excessive heat in the air and to increase the amount of water available in areas where drought is common. Not everyone is sold on the concept of cloud seeding. Some believe that this process is merely an excuse for governments to control the weather for other more sinister purposes, such as controlling global warming, the population, military weapons testing, public health, and flooding. So could this theory really be true? Have you ever heard of cloud seeding? What are your thoughts? Should we really be meddling with the weather? Let me know your... Before we take a look at some eerie footage captured by a YouTuber, remember to caress that subscribe button there, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary, mysterious videos. Lucido Communicates is a YouTuber who reviews new products and makes recommendations to his followers. In this particular review, something strange in the background has drawn viewers' attention. The video serves as an advertisement for a charging device. Over the course of several minutes, the YouTuber demonstrates various features of the device in what seems to be his home. About 10 minutes into the video, the device is placed near the edge of a bed. The YouTuber continues talking about it when something strange happens in the background. Take a look. For a split second, you may see the gnome in the background blink. The YouTuber carries on with his promo, not seeming to notice that the gnome has moved. The viewers immediately picked up on the strange incident, discussing it in the video's comment section. Some viewers think that the blinking was most likely some sort of strange camera effect, while others are certain that the gnome is possessed or somehow sentient. Others think that the YouTuber just slipped the edited footage in there to generate some extra views. So could this gnome really be alive, or is it all just a publicity stunt? Now, if you want to see some more creepy videos, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, there's a scary playlist.
Anyway guys, that's all for today's video. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Bye!